Yo, guys.
Oh my god.
What's going on, guys?
Oh my god.
Okay, hold on.
We're back.
Professional.
After some
Breathe in.
tedious, technical difficulties. Okay.
Breathe in.
Okay.
Breathe out.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, everyone. We are back.
Sheesh.
Last match of the day: PowerMade versus Shinobi Splash. PowerMade looking to bounce back. Shinobi Splash looking to continue the momentum with me. Here still is Ochi. And one really big thing I do want to point out, as I make sure I transition the screen, Shinobi Splash got someone a little bit different playing on their roster. Tata, recent pickup for Shinobi Splash. You know, actually a Japanese player somehow found their way over to Shinobi Splash, and they are available to play. It's like probably like 5 or 6 a.m. over there. I don't know how they're awake and playing this game, but they're here and they're ready to play, and we'll see how effective they can be. Starting off on Shinobi City's favorite stage, or Shinobi Splash's favorite stage, Sphinx Valley. We'll see how it goes.
Shinobi City, huh?
I wish it was their favorite stage, man. I need more Shinobi City believers. I'm not one though. Well, I am one. Only when I'm playing Cerberus stuff, like a psycho.
Sure.
Anyway.
No, it's instead of Shinobi City enjoys, we need some more enjoys. But anyway, here we are, match 1 on Sphinx Valley. We get to see a little skirmish going off.
Yeah. Oh,
and we are seeing already. A gunbind coming out of nowhere from Tata. Okay, I see you.
Yeah, you know,
already coming in with the aggressiveness.
Early drone steal from Reese's. Another Epon picked up. Spicy now in a lot of trouble. Reese's though will rotate over to assist, but the pressure is being felt, and it's being felt strong. And because of that, our favorite Hylia is let's just say farming away. Dragon though from Steezo.
Everyone
take them out.
Ooh. Yeah, everyone's favorite drone owner, Hylia.
Yeah,
coming in.
Hylia.
But
will
we get to see. Wait.
Oh no, Hylia.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Hylia breaks out of the bind first. What in the world, man?
She was like,
how does
I'm gonna get out of here. No. Ooh, to see a weapon break?
How does that hit, man?
Hylia is just going on a roll right now.
For real.
And here we are once again at the Hylia show.
Oh my goodness, Tata able to break out of that one. Yayan with the assist, but gets caught by the disco from Spicy. Yeah, that's a unfortunate.
It was a good trade.
Voltex though does pick up the Epon on Hylia with the horse. Horse will get cancelled though. Power Buster is strong enough to cancel its little bit of its startup frames. Hylia under pressure as well. Voltex will get the break attack, but Snake will be there to collect the KO. Voltex will go down.
What just happened there?
Man, Snake is right there.
That was...
And Hylia getting pressured.
That was a crazy interaction.
Oh, Hylia getting pressured again by Voltex. Voltex will secure the Epon. Snake gets stopped by the set drone before they can actually assist. As PowerMade trying to climb their way
unfortunate.
back into the game. Very, very unfortunate.
Big weapon online for Snake. Let's see what they do.
Yo,
let's see what
that was a bind?
Steezo does here.
What?
How?
Voltex gets the bind on Hylia.
How?
We'll collect the Epon, and I mean this is exactly what PowerMade needs in order to bring this game all the way back. They are behind, to say the least, but with solid play they can get a Yayan on the Shinobi Beast. Power of the Set Drone does come through. Steezo actually gets he will actually pick up the drone, even though he does get tagged by the Set Drone. Tata now in a lot of trouble. Will lose the parry, but the Set Drone once again will help Tata turn the situation. Spicy in a lot of trouble. Steezo
making him play.
Steezo able to break out.
The Set Drone was just cleaning up.
Hylia will actually be able to collect
I don't know.
the Epon on Steezo. Utsumi Master will get the gunbind. Tornado will come through.
I couldn't even see how to get
through. Spicy.
Oh, so much is going on right now.
Spicy will pick up the Epon
a lot of
on
chaos
Tata.
right now after disco.
Snake will actually end up getting reversaled by the rest of PowerMade in a tough spot. Reese's does now have the power of the set drone, but 10,000 points down with only 15 seconds left. It's definitely not enough. Shinobi Beast popped by Yayon. Dragon does come out. Yayon should get bound there. Good conversion by Steezo. Steezo will shut down Yayon, but a little bit too little, too late.
Shinobi Beast.
Too little, too late on this.
So much,
bro. How does
so much was going on?
How does Yayon? How does Yayon do it, man? How does Yayon do it? How does he do it? How does he do this? Another 10,000 point game on Sphinx Valley for Yayon on the Sasakusa wheel. Like,
sheesh.
I don't know, man. A little bit of a built different coming out of Yayon on that weapon specifically. Shinobi Splash will collect the check. And a little bit of a collect a $10,000 check for beating PowerMade by 10,000 points. They'll take game number 1 of this series. Good play. Good play all around. I mean, PowerMade just lost momentum again, and I think it's like, again, Hylia getting space to work with, and Yayon somehow, just some way, just getting 10,000 points just because they can on Asakusa wheel. I don't know how they do it, but they're able to get
That's just crazy.
And I think Voltex did do like a pretty good job trying to hold down Hylia. Like, able to get basically constant pressure the entire time. So I'm not sure, like, but I guess it didn't, you know, it just wasn't enough, because it was also Yayon that was having a really good game as well.
Yeah, Yayon was just smooth sailing with the help of top and Snake there. Bro. Like, it's literally just they stopped Hylia. That means Yayon just to waltz around, just taking out the drones, and it's either they take out one or they take out both, but they couldn't do either, so they let them go scot-free.
I think I'm kind of okay. You know, a little bit of the coach coming out. Listen. Reese is an extreme motor player and a really solid one at that. And they have been, like, they did actively play it, like, in the previous season as well. So it kind of has me thinking that if they make that swap, right, where Reese ends up playing Extreme Motor, Voltex goes back, because I really like Voltex's boxing gloves. I think they had a really good performance the one time that they actually came out. So just being able to have that aggression coming out from both of them, right, and then you put Spicy on the Chewing V instead, I feel like that might result, like, I feel like that might change kind of the dynamic of these games, because Reese, honestly, I don't think Reese had fun that last game. They definitely got pressured a ton by Tata and Yayon in general. So I don't know, but they're sticking to their guns as Shinobi Splash almost doing the same. Ninja Yo-Yo picked up by Yayon. Hylia kind of staring down a potential Skate Hammer in this map in particular. So they will end up locking that in. But yeah, I am curious how that would change things if they did put Reese on the Extreme Motor and put Voltex back on the boxing gloves.
That is very interesting indeed.
Yeah, I hope they try it. You know,
next it's at the end of the day, it's up to them to see how their comp goes. Yeah,
I think that's something something that you try out during practice, right? Just to make sure that, you know, what the suggestion isn't the craziest thing in the universe, you know. So
right, you're right.
I do not know. I got a network error. This is rare.
Oh.
Hey. Wait. This is very rare. I've never had this happen before. In the meantime. Oh my goodness. I had hoped that this wouldn't happen, so I wouldn't have to make a waiting screen. Oh, I don't have an overlay. Alright, fine. I'll use the old one. Yes. Congratulations. Here we are back again. Did it. Okay. In the meantime, yeah, we're just gonna wait it out. We're just gonna wait it out, and we'll go from there. Yeah, the game didn't actually start yet, so there was not a nothing missed out. No super big, massive early gameplay that's gonna get reversed. So gonna wait out the 4 minutes. We'll get right back into this one, but I think in regards to the compositions that PowerMade and Shinobi Splash were running, I definitely put a decent amount of, like, I really think that, like, and this has been kind of consistent across, like, all of PowerMade this season. The compositions that they've been running have been pretty standard, for the most part, right? Like, you have an extreme motor, check. You have a weapon of the drill class, right? Check. They have that. You have a piercing mixer, check, because Reese is playing Chewing V in a great majority of these maps, right? And then their fourth is I mean, whatever you can fill in, right? In this case, it's Spicy on the Scrap Saber, which is a pretty solid pick in its own right. So the compositions they've been playing have been really safe, and I do like them a lot. On the other side of things, Shinobi Splash on Croissant, you know, I'm not personally, I'm not that big of a fan of hammers on Croissant. I don't think they're the best pick, but I also don't think they're too bad either. I think Skate Hammer is probably like one of the better options. It just cause, right, like, why would you need a hammer when you just have your piercing mixer angles, you know? That back corner saves lives, man. Once again, I apologize for ruining competitive Croissant Arena, but I had to do it. It's for the greater good.
It really do be like that.
It's for the greater good. But I'm not a fan of hammers normally because, again, right, like, when you really need the points the most, Mixer is gonna get you the most value. Like, all the 4 drones that spawn on the bottom half of the map. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, all 6 drones that spawn on the bottom half of the map are big drones, right? It's not like Sphinx Valley,
right,
where only the 2 drones in the center are actually gonna spawn a big. So your Mixer is gonna be getting the full, like, the maximum value no matter what. If you can just find an angle between two big drones. So I don't. It just depends how Shinobi Splash wants to play it, right? Hylia is a really good player, so they definitely have the capabilities to make it work. But I think if Hylia ends up on the same side as Voltex, I mean, depending on how they split it, right? But if they end up on the same side as Voltex and Spicy, then I think things become a bit more difficult for Hylia just in particular, right? Because, I mean, Scrap Saber, back when Scrap Saber was, like, super meta, that was one of the weapons that kind of made hammers very unfun to play, because, right, you have to deal with Froggy Block and Laser, and those are just, you know, in layman's terms, cringe. So
more or less cringe, yeah.
So it definitely is something to consider. And then obviously, right, the big elephant in the room. Well, I guess instead of elephant, like the motorcycle. That's beside the point. Extreme motor, bumpy accelerator versus hammer is very frustrating, because you have to power buster preemptively, because your power buster can get canceled by bumpy accelerator due to the super armor nerf that they did to the weapon a while back. Power buster doesn't have super armor like immediately. It used to have super armor like from like frame 1, but there's a patch that they did in the earlier seasons that removed that, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. So if you time your power buster wrong, it gets canceled. Now you don't have a power buster, and you're getting hit by bumpy accelerator, and you know, it makes things a little bit cringe. So but again, biggest thing for these guys, make sure you can make sure that Voltex and Spicy make sure, at the very least, Voltex ends up on the same side as Hylia. Preferably, Voltex and Spicy end up on the same side as Hylia. Cause them as much trouble as possible with Laser and Bumpy Accelerator. Stizo and Reese should be able to take care of things on the other side of the map, thanks to Double Gum Launcher. So, I have Faith, PowerMade, can take this game back. On the other side of things, just so, you know, making it even across the board. As long as Hylia can avoid the extreme motors, I think it's going to be pretty... They're going to be cruising, for the most part. Because no combat ninjutsus, really, right? It's really only... only Voltex and Stizo, and Dragon is, like, manageable, right? You have 330 HP to work with, so you're not as scared as you would be if you were playing something else.
Yeah, because Dragon can be used in the offensively and defensively. It just depends on the situation. So yeah, they should be pretty good here.
Yeah, and speaking of good, it is good that we are back in the room. Everybody ready to go. You know, hopefully I don't get unlucky this time, and we can get into this match. Game 2, PowerMade. They just need, like. I think at this point for PowerMade, week three coming in, you just saw Ascension fall in a very, very unfortunate manner. Complicated one, if for those of you that have seen the thread. It's something that we will be testing at some point. But you just saw Ascension get beat 0-3. So now you're looking at you're looking at the situation where it's like, okay, well, as long as we can pick up a point, we can pick up 2 points, we can pick up a series win here. That puts us above them, and gives us a really big advantage heading into the second round robin. Because the second round robin is a whole different game, because now people are going to be looking back at the recordings of the previous time they played against you, and that data readily available. But that's enough rambling from me. Get into game number 2. Let's do it.
Still surprised about how that happened though, but we can talk about that at a later date. Let's just get straight into this next game.
Yep.
And here we already seen it. It looks like they're having a little skirmish over there on the right side. We should definitely go check that out. It's looking pretty crazy over there while they're just letting Yeon and Hylia just drone farm on the other side. So basically it's the Yeon and Hylia show over there. But right here is looking much like a little bit of... Oh wait, I take that back.
Even trade. Even trade across the board. Snake will get taken down. Not before they took down Stizo. Hylia will get Epon as well, but quick respawn does come through. They'll be able to pick up that drone for free, and now, you know, they're pretty happy. They're like, oh, I got taken down, no problem, no harm, no foul. Another important thing too, we are on Croissant, and this map is, you know, the map for PowerMade. If there's any map that they have the most confidence in every single season that they've played this game, it would
definitely this map.
It would be Croissant Arena. Oh, the Master of Change, Spicy, unable to get the confirm. The Froggy Block was in the way. That's actually super unfortunate. From Spicy.
Yeah, you don't see that happen.
Yeah,
every day. I think if he did the smaller Froggy Block, that would have been a lot better.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the thing that I don't see people do a lot when they do use Master of Change. Because when I use it, I rather prefer using the small Froggy Block, so I could be able to convert into that Epon easier.
Yep.
But you really don't see that often. People really like to use the big ones.
Yep. And speaking of Epon, Snake does end up getting Epon by the horse from Voltex as PowerMade, maintaining a semblance of a lead in this series. Hylia does get tagged once. Master Change once again coming through from Spicy. Hylia though will be able to get the Tension Muyo off, but the counter disco will come through for Spicy. Spicy will be able to trade Riot back. In the meantime, Stizo currently getting bullied in the corner. Has 2 dragons, so Yayon and Snake have the chance to go down. Yayon does end up getting taken down. Snake does get taken out as well. Stizo though will get traded right back
again.
Yep, we get traded right back thanks to Tata as Shinobi Splash trying to dig their heels in, because once these mixers start coming out, now the game gets a little bit more difficult. First piercing mixer comes off for Reese. Oh, Reese missed. No! Reese missed the angle. That's so unfortunate. Reese actually ended up missing the angle. Doesn't get any damage on the second big drone. That's really unfortunate. Tata, though, will get taken out.
With Spice. And gets taken out by Spicy.
Dragon
and
will take out Steezo.
Steezo
will collect the E-Pawn. Spicy will collect the E-Pawn from out of Hylia's. This game's still close. Voltex and Spicy now gonna continue their rotation. Steezo free farming top. Voltex free farming this drone in particular. They have horse, so they do not care. Tata does get tagged by the horse. Voltex will collect the drone as well as PowerMade have grabbed themselves a 2,000 point lead.
I like what you did there. You said hashtag. Of course, you say hashtag because the ratio horse has no shoot.
Man, no one is safe, man. Absolutely no one is safe.
No one's safe from the ratio horse.
Disco will come out from Spicy. Snake just says, yeah, I don't think I want to be there anymore. But PowerMade still maintaining their lead. Tata does take the dragon from Steez. We'll be able to get out of the situation. Yayan, this is big. This mixer is huge. Can PowerMade get there to stop it? Tata putting a lot of pressure on Steezo. The mixer from Yayan does end up getting interrupted. As you know, as
big.
Yeah, I mean that's just game at that point.
Big from PowerMade right there.
Massive, colossal, ginormous coming out from PowerMade there. And you saw as well, Hylia just could not play the game. Hylia just could not play the game in any capacity. It's very rare that you get that kind of performance from Hylia, but again, that's just a Croissant Arena thing. You know, Hammer on Croissant Arena, not the greatest. PowerMade had the comp for it. They executed properly, and PowerMade will secure game number 2. Absolutely fantastic play coming out from them. You love to see it. Yo, you know what this means, though? Ochi? Guess what? Guess what this means, man?
It means we're going to a game number 3.
No.
And we're going to Riverdale.
No.
We finally don't have a 3-0 situation.
You're missing the bigger picture. We got a game. We're going to a game 4 no matter what. On WNA Academy, the Holy Trinity will get completed. Sphinx Valley, Croissant Arena, WNA Academy will get played in this series.
Sadly.
Yes, very sadly. We gotta hope for that game 5 so we can see Eagle City, you know?
Hey, but that just means more gameplay for us.
Yep.
And that means we get to see more action over here on twitch.tv/ENL____.
You love to hear it. Fantastic. Weapon swaps coming in from Shinobi Splash. We're gonna have the Sushi Axe come out from Hylia. As we're gonna see the same composition.
That should be Hylia.
Yeah. Same composition from PowerMade retained, and lucky, you guys' lucky day, because we look, man, Ochi, what happened? What did we do yesterday, man? What happened yesterday?
Yeah, that scrim we did yesterday.
That scrim we did yesterday.
That was interesting to say the least.
You know, we were against PowerMade. We were on Fort Riverdale. PowerMade definitely feel. Definitely feel a lot more confident.
They feel
about
really
this map
good.
In particular. Yeah, they were playing this map really, really well during the practice sessions that we were having. Definitely have a game plan, and I think it once again, as it always does, once again will come down to how useful are these piercing mixers, how much value can they get. I have full faith that Reese won't let me down. So we will see how it unfolds. As Javier actually thinking about going Great Gear here. Not bad swap either. Triple gum launcher as well will be rounded out with that weapon pick. So I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, definitely that would be. But the only question, but the real question is, which one of them will have wall shooter? Even though wall shooter really doesn't have the power to do much in Fort Riverdale, it can still pay off.
I'll check right now. Oh, it's it's Snake. Snake's the one with wall shooter.
Yeah, I figured. I knew one of them was gonna have wall shooter. At least one of them.
It's the more gum launchers there are, the higher chance that one of them has a wall shooter. I think the bigger thing is, well, I mean, the bigger thing is how well they can synergize with each other. Because I mean, that's the thing, right? For triple gum launcher to be good, you have to abuse it, and the only way you abuse it is by making sure that you can stack them together. You know, your Ippon Katana catches them in a combo, your Cornbat fires the gum launcher from a distance, able to secure that Ippon, same thing vice versa. You know, the Great Gear when you know, in their downtime, able to just fire the gum shots just into the void. If they get a tag, now the Ippon Katana and the Cornbat can just clean up if need be. Super solid comp if they can execute it properly, and I mean, they're gonna have to if they want to go up 2-1 in this series.
And I believe both of these teams have the power to do so. It just all depends on the situations that they come to find themselves in this map, and especially with those gotcha machines.
Yeah.
So another really, even though, yeah, that's very crucial to this map, especially in the early game. Let's see how things will go down.
Yep. And I think one of the other things too, definitely the person to keep an eye on is Voltex. 100%. I mean, Voltex have been playing really, really well this season. Oh, that was a good reversal by Reese, but unfortunately... Oh, it does end up trading properly. Ooh, Reese. That was making the plays.
Really clean.
Reese doing what they gotta do. But as I was saying, Voltex been playing really well for this PowerMade team, and it's really up to them to be the ones mainly giving Hylia the most trouble possible. As Tata will say, Reese, how dare you take me down? I will do to you what you did to me. Good conversion.
Hit him with that Uno reverse card. No, you going out.
For real.
Their proposition. Oh, and it looks like the bomb there from the gotcha machine comes in play there.
Voltex and Spicy do end up taking out Hylia, but I don't believe they end up.
Drone?
I don't believe they do end up getting the drone. As Spicy just gonna chill with his Master of Change in the corner. Never mind. Changes their mind. Says, just... I think I need to be else. Wait, never mind. Shoot, instead says, Gumball Machine maybe. Oh, I cannot believe he got that bind on
catches
Snake.
Him.
I cannot believe he got that bind on Snake, but pops the disco as well to find Hylia. Can Snake do enough damage? Oh my goodness. Spicy does not have...
Oh, you hate this.
The gum damage defense. Voltex, though, does end up picking up Hylia and Snake. Yayan will end up getting taken down as well by Steezo, I believe. PowerMade trying to fight their way back to the game. Dragon from Hylia. Hylia has to run. Hylia cannot get to the gate in time.
Sad to see, but the Dragon
will
can now always find this mark.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gung Ho, for hashtag buffing Dragon. I'm glad they listened to me.
I know, right?
So
Steezo, though, getting bound by the balloons? What? But, oh, right, from Yayan, but, I mean, Snake just wanted the drone instead of actually picking up the Ippon on Steez.
I don't think Snake noticed that he got bound.
Probably not a call.
But here we go. Judgment Gum comes out too. Steezo gets the Judgment Gum. They all gather from Steezo. And they catch it one. Steezo catches. I think Judgment Gum caught that.
Judgment Gum caught Hylia.
Sure. I think Judgment Gum got that.
Judgment Gum caught Hylia, and Steez picked up an Ippon as well. Oh, goodbye, Reese. What? No tornado. Oh, doesn't even need it. Tata will pick up Reese.
They didn't even need it.
Right? They said, I'm gonna save that for Ninjala.
Tata's doing extremely well.
Doing really well right
God.
Now. Four Ippons right now.
Sheesh.
Look at Spicy. Look at Spicy. Doesn't quite get the hit, but Tata in a really bad situation. We're probably gonna see a charging slash to tornado here.
We might see the tornado. Right?
No.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna see it. Oh,
run!
We're gonna wait for it.
Run!
There it is. Oh,
tornado.
That was their chance.
Oh,
do it! There it is. Oh, he still catches him. Okay, there we go.
Got it. Steez gets bound, gets tagged, no weapon, gets bound by Hylia. The double gum launcher coming in clutch. The piercing mixer from who knows where by Yayan will find those two drones. I mean, this is really, really dominant coming out of Shinobi Splash. Able to do what they need to do. Steezo and Reese trying to take the mid. Tata will try to get there. The rocket will come out from Hylia. Will pick up Reese's in the last couple seconds of the game. Last piercing mixer going to come out from Yayon. And let me tell you, Shinobi Splash picked up right where they left off.
How many Jones was that?
None.
How many
I didn't even
Jones
see. What was I? What happened, man? What did I miss?
I think I saw 10. I think I saw 10 Jones. Oh, was that 19?
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
I don't think it's 19.
No, listen, I would not be surprised to see anything crazier. With that being said, though, this is a really, really scary situation for PowerMade because, right, the really amazing thing about PowerMade and being strong on Croissant is that, I mean, Croissant, hammer on Croissant, right, is easily exploitable. And PowerMade did a good job doing that and taking advantage of that kind of area of weakness, right? Which is one of the major things that allowed them to take the win on the map in particular. They just had a better composition, better lineup, and they executed properly, right? But that's the only map, right? That's the only map,
right,
that Hammer is really put in a bad spot. Every other map, it's passable, and the only one closest is Shinobi. And I mean, PowerMade didn't elect to go Shinobi City. Instead, they went WNA Academy. So now you have to deal with a Hylia who's cooking after the previous game, who's hot, fresh off the presses, to go to this map, to go to WNA Academy and have to deal with, you know, PowerMade now has to deal with the Yayan that's probably going to go Asakusa, I think. We'll see. Has to deal with Hylia, who's probably going to be back on Sushi Axe. I don't know, man. It's tough.
Very tough.
I mean, that's why the holy trinity of maps. That's why the holy trinity of maps, right, is super risky, a lot of the time, because, right, like you could even like if the first two maps were like WNA Shinobi City or WNA Sphinx Valley. Like it's 2-0 right now for PowerMade, and now they have to play with that kind of deficit on Croissant Arena, which is a lot more stressful than, you know, going to Croissant second, where they're still comfortable. You know, there's no reason to be pressed yet because this series is only 1-0. So map ordering definitely super important as well, helping out PowerMade there too. Why not go to your strongest map second? Be able to secure that win and go about your business. Asakusa does come out for Yayan. Hylia should be switching over to the Sushi Axe, unless they want to keep the triple gum launcher, if they liked it enough from on that previous map to continue to run it. PowerMade sticking with the same composition they've been running. I say keep it.
Run it.
I say keep it as well. With the amount of gum launchers that are in this game, look, man, I'm waiting. Look, listen. I'm waiting, man. Give me my Great Gear, Ippon Katana, Corn Bat, and Chewing V on WNA Academy. Quadruple Gum Launcher with a composition that is actually pretty good on that map. You have your Mixer, you have your Rocket, you have your offensive ninjutsus and offensive kill pressure. Like, yeah. One of these days, though.
Yeah.
One of these days. In the meantime, though, I'm going to get things ready. We got a ready from PowerMade. We got a ready from Shinobi Splash. We got a ready from the both of us as we're going to head into this really important game number 4. PowerMade. Back against the wall. They gotta execute. Execute accordingly. I think something else that PowerMade... Look, listen, man. I'm sorry. Coach, by the way. But I think something else that PowerMade can do too is put. I know Steve. Look, man. I know Steezo. I know Steez is the Cornbat player of the century. You know, they've exclusively played Cornbat basically since this game released. But you know, that shiny new thing called Bird Drill, I think would be really good for this PowerMade team. Again, I think having double horse consistently on every map. A little bit of that La Morlette tech coming out. La Morlette with Tasha and Kalu running extreme Bird Drill and Extreme Motor respectively. I think that's a really strong duo to run on every single map, and I think Steez is a good enough drill player to be able to make that transition efficiently. But that is a story for scrims, not match day, and we'll see if today's match day will come to an end with a Shinobi Splash win, or if PowerMade wants to take this to game number 5. Things are already starting off explosively for both these teams. Steezo actually ends up getting bound by Tata. Tata will be able to secure the E-Pawn. Spicy unable to get there in time. Asakusa will interrupt. Yayan with a really good assist, as Tata will actually end up cleaning up that E-Pawn with a really nice conversion. Yayan doing exactly what they need to do.
That was a good conversion indeed. Like, doing God's work with this Asakusa will right now.
Ugh.
Like, the only person so far in the season who's been running it.
What? Yayan? I'm speechless. I am absolutely speechless. But as Ochi was saying, one of the only ones that has been running Asakusa wheel this season, and I mean, the only one probably using it in the game right now, other than me, because I just love playing weapons that aren't exactly the strongest. But Yayan making it look good in this kind of environment definitely sets a precedent. Maybe the weapon isn't as bad as people think. Shinobi Splash accruing a massive 8,000 point lead. A Snake gonna try to do the loop-de-loop around the dragon. Will manage to dodge it. Actually does end up getting hit by it, but not the worst in the world. Snake will dodge the counterattack coming out from Steez. Steezo will respect the here and there accordingly. Snake will get their weapon broken. Steezo really, really good conversion coming out.
Steezo on the lead.
On it.
Steezo on a roll here with these E-Pawns, but I don't think that would be enough for them to catch up.
I mean, the game's still in the early stages, so anything is possible. Steezo will pick up another E-Pawn on Yayan, will win the parry. Snake, though, in the background, will pick up the E-Pawn on... oh, you just got hit, but you just got wall shootered. But thankfully, the rest of PowerMade is there to prevent Steez from going down, but... I mean, oh, man. Snake does go down. Yayan will get taken out by the dragon as well. PowerMade trying to stage themselves a semblance of a comeback as Voltex will get E-Pawn taken out by Snake. Dragon will take out... Steezo actually pulling the loop-de-loop, but I mean, he's not going to... No. Not going to get away from that. That was just doom no matter what. Tata will pick up their 4th E-Pawn of the game. Spicy in a lot of trouble. Tata actually ends up dashing right into the laser. Spicy will dash out of the parry. Yayan trying to pressure Spicy as much as possible. Utsutami Master. Gumshot does come through. Spicy able to avoid them both. Tornado is available. It's not quite going to result in an E-Pawn though if used. Still chasing. Reese falls really low. Tornado does get popped, but Reese able to get out of there just in time. Able to dodge out of the way. Tata will pick up the E-Pawn on Reese thanks to the stealing hyena. Will rotate over to the drone on side of the map as Shinobi Splash continuing the momentum as is. Reese now under a lot of pressure. Tata will pick up their 6th E-Pawn of the game. The usual Utsami Master, Gum Launcher. I mean, this is the bare basics. Coming out from Tata, able to execute perfectly. Another
execute order number 66
in its entirety. Only a couple seconds left as Shinobi Splash will not let PowerMade take another win accordingly. Tata with 6 E-Pawn. Yayan once again at the top of the leaderboard. Another 10,000 point game with this Asakusa wheel. What can I say? Guys, man, going ballistic right now with that weapon.
Making all the Asakusa mains out there proud.
I know, man. You gotta be a believer now at this point with how consistently Yayan is pulling these wins off. Shinobi Splash will win once again, 3-1 this time. Not a clean victory, not a 3-0 and a handshake. PowerMade able to play really, really well on Croissant Arena to secure that victory. But at the end of the day, when Hylia is unleashed in an open air environment, PowerMade just had no answers. Not much to say, but other than Hylia and yeah, that's about it. Hylia. Yeah. Really solid performance overall. And that's it. That's it from us today. For those of you who've been here since the beginning, thank you for watching. For those of you who came during the middle, thank you for watching. And for those of you who came in at the end,